Well, I think the other thing that's crazy to me about the royalty thing is like in reality, royalties often decay. They don't like have a fixed rate forever.
Yeah.
And like I somehow just imagine the long state equilibrium is like, yeah, there's royalties, but like on the 500th transaction, you're not still paying 2.5%. You're paying like 20 pips or 2 pips.
Like when you say on like, it's not more of a time thing, but on a transactional count thing? Like
transaction count. Yeah, exactly.
If I minted this Bored Ape and it's been traded 500 times at this point, it's like, do they really need another 5% on the 501st trade? But like, if it's my first trade.
I think it should be such that like it's a transaction tax that like does decay the more traded the thing is, because the more traded the thing is, the more distant it is from like the original creator at all, right? Like,
and like the more traded it is, the more royalties it would have already generated for that
exactly
creator.
Yeah, there's sort of I just kind of imagine it's going to have some cap, because like even in the normal art market, even when there is this type of royalty, it definitely stops after some point. And like I kind of just don't think people like the perpetual royalty thing is a little bit weird, because like think about it this way, in a 2.5% royalty, you just need 40 trades for it to already have earned double for the initial artist, right?
40 trades at the same value that the original sale is at.
Yeah. Or at least
at least.
And it's just like sort of this weird thing to me of like, so now you're sort of like putting some implied maximum cap on the realized price, like the true price at 0% versus the true price at 25 bips versus the true price of 1% or 2%. Like, I bet you that the maximum price changes very like non-linearly in this fee when the fee is constant like that, versus like if the fee adjusted to the price action, like imagine that like, oh, it went down. So in your case, right, like you went from this $100,000 thing to $30,000 thing. Maybe when it went down to $30,000, you just pay 1 basis point. And then, there's sort of some, because we're on a fucking blockchain. We know the amount you sold it for. Mm-hmm. So like you could actually make the fee depend on the transaction behavior, which again gets this idea that like, I just don't, the fixed constant fee thing doesn't quite like make sense to me. But like, I don't know. I don't trade NFTs enough.